The government is expected to form a high-powered committee on the NEET paper leak case. As per reports, Prime Minister Modi is likely to announce the formation of the high-powered committee. 10 vice-chancellors from across the country will be part of this committee. Sanjay Sharma is with us live on this big story. Sanjay, Prime Minister Narendra Modi could announce this high-powered committee soon. Okay, I think we've lost that connection there with Sanjay Sharma. But the government, of course, expected to form this high-powered committee on NEET paper leak case. Sources are telling us that Prime Minister Modi is likely to announce the formation of this committee. 10 vice-chancellors from across the country could be part of this high-level committee. This is all part of the government's efforts to overhaul the education system. Shivani is joining us for more on this story. Shivani, could this high-powered committee be announced by the government anytime soon?
Absolutely, Uday. That's what our sources are in fact telling us, that this announcement will likely to be made soon. And we are also getting to know through our sources that the Prime Minister will in fact make this announcement. And this high-powered committee, remember, Uday, will consist of 10 vice-chancellors from across the country, from the north, from the south. This is what our sources are in fact also telling us. And remember, this comes after Prime Minister Narendra Modi actually concluding a meeting with the Union Home Minister Amit Shah as well. So this is a very important outcome that is coming out from this meeting. We are getting to know that a high-powered committee or a panel will be formed. Very likely the announcement is likely to come from the Prime Minister himself, and 10 vice-chancellors will be part of this, Uday.
All right, more breaking news also coming in now. Stay with us. On the proposed bill on paper leak, Union Minister, in fact, Kiren Rijiju has stated that the government is preparing to present the bill. He's added, "We will inform you about our timing." The Prime Minister said that there should be no delay in the bill we are bringing. Regarding students, we are taking important steps for the future of our students. On activist Sonam Wangchuk, he said he is the face of the protest. There must be some value attached to whatever he's saying. We must trust each other. Let's listen in to the Union Minister.
हमारे जो कैबिनेट का निर्णय का ब्रीफिंग जब आपको मिलेंगे, उसके बाद हम अपना टाइमिंग वगैरह हम बताएंगे। हम तो प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है कि छात्रों को लेकर के जो हम बिल ला रहे हैं तो उसमें कोई विलंब नहीं होना चाहिए, और देश भी ये चाहते हैं जो प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है। इसलिए इस पे कोई रुकावट पैदा करने के लिए कोई हथकंडे अपनाना ठीक नहीं होगा।
Shivani Singh is joining us for more details on this story. Shivani, Union Minister Kiren Rijiju, of course, briefing the media there outside Parliament. He's spoken about Sonam Wangchuk ending his fast. He said there must be value attached to what he says. He's also said that the government is willing to present this bill very, very soon. Also saying Prime Minister is serious about its implementation as well. Also saying that since the government is taking these steps for the future of students, there must be trust on both sides.
Absolutely, Uday. In fact, that's the crux of this issue. There should be trust from both the sides on this issue, and only then can a final solution be reached when we are talking about this entire controversy. Now, remember that Kiren Rijiju has also mentioned that even though the Parliament witnessed another day of disruptions, the government has been prepared for a debate over the past 5 days, and they have appealed to the leader of the opposition and the Congress to allow the Parliament to function. And he's also, in fact, like you mentioned, referred to the activist Sonam Wangchuk, and he said that he was the most prominent figure among the protesters. He ended his strike, and hence he's also called for a discussion on this issue. So we must, in fact, give value to his statements as well, because that person had been on a hunger strike for over 26 days. So Kiren Rijiju has said that we should focus on how to take concrete steps for the future of the country. He's also, however, then also gone on to question the Congress and its allies. He said he has failed to understand why they were still disrupting the proceedings despite the government's willingness to debate this entire issue.